Found a wooden box in the corner of the room. Dusty memories starting to gloom. I plugged it in and I waited for the spark to find a little light in the middle of the dark. The hum of the tubes began to rise, and suddenly the world was small again. Before the wires in the digital rain turned to dial to the songs we used to know. Back when the static was the only way to go. We were dancing in the kitchen to a ghost of the sound. Before the digital world came and broke us down. It's just us and the vintage radio. No likes, no shares, just the feeling in the air. When a melody was something we could actually wear. You didn't need a screen to tell us what to feel. Back when the magic was something real. Just spinning the dial for a friend. Turn the dial to the songs we used to know. Back when the static was the only way to go. We were dancing in the kitchen so a ghost of a sound. Before the digital world came and broke us down. It's just us and the vintage radio. Can you hear the crackle? Can you hear the soul? Before we lost our grip and lost our control. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it down to the songs we used to love. Back when the static was the only way to go. We were dancing in the kitchen to a ghost of a sound. Before the digital world came and broke us down. It's just us and the vintage radio. Vintage radio still plays her song. Empty frames in a half-open jar of a color that matches the light of a star. I was afraid to start, afraid to fail, to let the wind into my tattered sail. But then you held the brush. A little bit of red, a little bit of gold, a story that's still waiting to be told. We're an unfinished canvas, a work in progress, a beautiful tangle, a holy mess. Let's take our time with the colors we choose. We've got a lifetime of nothing to lose, painting our love, painting our love. There are lines that are crooked and shades that are dark, but every mistake is a beautiful mark. It doesn't need to be perfect to be a masterpiece. Just a little bit of passion that'll never cease. We're still creating, we're an unfinished canvas, a work in progress, a beautiful tangle, a holy a holy mess. Let's take our time with the colors we choose. We've got a lifetime of nothing to lose. Hold me on low, keep painting, don't stop now. The kettle is whistling, but the house is still. I can't find the words and I never will. I walked to the kitchen to find a sign, but all I found was a jagged line written on a yellow piece of square. The ink is smudged where you must have been crying. Or maybe that's just the way we were dying. It's just a piece of paper with a messy goodbye underneath a magnet under a heavy sky. You didn't even use a pen that had enough ink to tell me why you left before I could even blink. Now it's just me and the note on the fridge. I try to read between the lines you wrote, but there's no map inside this hollow note. Did you pack the memories or leave them here? The silence is the only thing that's clear. You didn't even say where you were going. It's just a piece of paper with a messy goodbye underneath the magnet under a heavy sky. You didn't even use a pen that had enough ink to tell me why you left before I could even blink. Now it's just me and the note on the fridge. I should have seen the storm behind your eyes. I should have heard the truth behind the lies. Now all I have is paper. It's just a piece of paper with a messy goodbye underneath a magnet under a heavy sky. You didn't even use a pen that had enough ink to tell me why you left before I could even blink. Just a note and a cold cup of tea. The clouds were heavy and the sky was blue, like a faded picture of something new. The street was a river of umbrellas in black, moving in a line, never looking back until I saw the splash. A burst of color in a world of gloom, like a single flower starting to bloom. She was the yellow in a world of gray, chasing the rain clouds all the way, with a smile like a secret and shoes full of mud. She's the only bloom before the bud. The girl with the yellow umbrella, she didn't care about the wind or the cold. She was a story waiting to be told. splashing in the puddles like a child at play, while everyone else was just wishing for May. She was dancing alone. No, 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 no. She was the yellow in a world of gray, chasing the rain clouds all the way, with a smile like a secret and shoes full of mud. She's the only bloom before the bud. The girl with the yellow umbrella. I wanted to follow, I wanted to stay, but the crowd just swept me the other way. Wait for me. She was the yellow in a world of gray, chasing the rain clouds all the way, with a smile like a secret and shoes full of mud. She's the only bloom before the bud. Still seeing that yellow in the middle of the rain. Yellow light flickering on the leather seat, rain on the asphalt, rhythm on the street. We're moving through the city like a quiet dream. Nothing in this town is ever as it seems. The meter is running fast, window is down and the air is so cold, but I'm holding a hand I never wanna let go. In the backseat of a taxi, heading nowhere fast, hoping this moment is the one that's gonna last. Neon lights flickering on your face, lost in the rhythm of this crowded place. Just us and the driver. The radio is playing a song from the past, about a love that was never meant to last. But I'm looking at you and I see the truth. In the middle of the city and the middle of our youth, we're exactly where we need to be. In the backseat of a taxi, heading nowhere fast, hoping this moment is the one that's gonna last. Neon lights flickering on your face, lost in the rhythm of this crowded place. Just us and the driver. Don't stop the car, don't slow it down. We're the only ones awake in this sleeping town. Whoa. Keep driving. In the backseat of a taxi, heading nowhere fast, hoping this moment is the one that's gonna last. Neon lights flickering on your face, lost in the rhythm of this crowded place. Nowhere fast, but we're together. The blanket is warm and the room is so dim, watching the shadows on the ceiling begin. The world is outside with its noise and its rush, but everything in here is a beautiful hush. The tears Let the Sunday morning rain wash the week away. We don't have to go anywhere today. Just the smell of the coffee and the sound of the guitar, staying right here exactly where we are, safe from the storm. I'll play you a song that I wrote in my sleep, a promise of love that I'm gonna keep. The windows are foggy and the light is so soft, like we're living in a dream in this little loft. Everything is quiet. Let the Sunday morning rain wash the week away. We don't have to go anywhere today. Just the smell of the coffee and the sound of the guitar, staying right here exactly where we are, safe from the storm. The world can wait, the time can stand still. I'll love you forever, I know that I will. In the quiet, let the Sunday morning rain wash the week away. We don't have to go anywhere today. Just the smell of the coffee and the sound of the guitar, staying right here exactly where we are. Sunday morning rain, don't ever stop. Above the ground, moving in a circle without a sound. I can see the lights of your city from here, but I've never felt so far from being near. I'm just a spark in the dark, sending out a signal, waiting for a sign, trying to keep your frequency in line. I'm just a satellite orbiting you, watching the world turn from a shade of blue. Signal is fading, but the love remains. I'm watching the world turn from a shade of blue. Signal is fading, but the love remains. I'm feeling your heartbeat through the radio waves. Beep, 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 still here. Ooh, beep, 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 still here. Bag is packed and the coffee's getting cold. Same old story that's never been told. Watching the platform slip out of sight, leaving behind the ghost of the night. I'm on the 5:15 to the city. The conductor is checking the time on his hand while I'm trying to find where I'm gonna land. I'm halfway to London and a mile from your heart, watching the city lights tearing me apart. But every station I pass is a step to your door. I've never wanted a Friday morning more. I'm coming home to you. Raindrops racing on the window pane, calling out a rhythm, calling out your name. I've been away for a week and a day, but it feels like a lifetime has slipped away. I'm counting down the miles. I'm halfway to London and a mile from your heart, watching the city lights tearing me apart. But every station I pass is a step to your door. I've never wanted a Friday morning more. I'm coming home to you. The wheels are turning, the steam is rising. The horizon is looking so much more surprising. I'm almost there, halfway to London and a mile from your heart, watching the city lights tearing me apart. But every station I pass is a step to your door. I've never wanted a Friday morning more. Almost at the station. I'm home. Great towers reaching for the smoggy air. People rushing by without a single care. But look down here in the cracks of the street, there's a little bit of green beneath our feet. Something is trying to grow. It doesn't need a forest to find its way. It just needs a little bit of light today. We'll grow a garden in this concrete mess. Find a little beauty in the stress. It doesn't need a forest to feel like home. As long as I'm with you, I'm never alone. In our concrete garden, we'll plant some ivy on the brick and stone. Build a sanctuary of our own, while the sirens scream and the city garden in this concrete mess. Find a little beauty in the stress. It doesn't need a forest to feel like home. As long as I'm with you, I'm never alone. In our concrete garden. Life finds a way through the iron and steel. It's the only thing that's actually real. Let it grow, let it grow. We'll grow a garden in this concrete mess. Find a little beauty in the stress. It doesn't need a forest to feel like home. As long as I'm with you, I'm never alone. Concrete garden, our little piece of earth. Oh. We're chasing shadows in a hall of glass, watching the minutes and the hours pass, building our empires out of sand and bone. Always afraid to be left alone, but the clock is ticking anyway. The sun doesn't wait for the moon to arrive. We're just lucky to even be alive. We're all just living on borrowed time, trying to make a reason out of every rhyme. So hold me like the clock is about to stop, before the final grain of sand decides to drop in this beautiful borrowed life. I used to think I had 1,000 years to face my shadows and to drown my fears, but now I see the beauty in the briefest light, in the way the stars are burning through the night. Nothing lasts forever. We're all just living on borrowed time, trying to make a reason out of every rhyme. So hold me like the clock is about to stop, before the final grain of sand decides to drop in this beautiful borrowed life. Don't waste a second, don't waste a breath. Love is the only thing that's stronger than death. Hold on tight. We're all just living on borrowed time, trying to make a reason out of every rhyme. So hold me like the clock is about to stop, before the final grain of sand decides to drop in this beautiful borrowed life. Just alone until we give it